Okay, you guys, what is up? King of Lightning gonna do a video because this is gonna be an answer video. Okay, this is gonna be an answer for a question that I've gotten so many times. All right, I mean, so many times, so many requests to do a video based on this topic, and I'm gonna do it. That's why I'm here right now speaking to you guys about this topic. Now, the thing is, basically, I get a lot of questions, and these questions can be summarized as one main question. And that one main question is, why is it that some of these Uchiha or some of these Sharingan users cannot use specific techniques that derive from the Sharingan? For example, why can't Edo Tensei Madara use Amaterasu? At this point in time, March 9th, 2012, why can't Edo Tensei Madara use the Sharingan? I mean, use Amaterasu. Why can't Tobi use Amaterasu? Why can't Sasuke use space-time manipulation like Tobi? And so on and so forth. These questions about the Sharingan and the Uchiha clan, and why some guys can't use that technique, or why this guy can use that technique but not that guy, and so on. And so basically, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna give you guys my opinion, my take on the way I see things with the Uchiha clan. I could be wrong, I could be so wrong, but then again, this is my opinion. Again, my opinion. Remember that. This is the way I see things. But to answer the question, the way I see the Uchiha clan, the way I see the Sharingan in of itself, I see it as a tree. The Sharingan is the foundation, it's the trunk. And then as it matures, as it grows older, it starts to branch off in different directions. And that's the same way I see the Sharingan, like a tree. The Sharingan is a branch system. It's a branch or trend system. What happens is that the Sharingan has its foundation skill. And that foundation skill is to be able to perceive things a lot better. Like, for example, a Sharingan user with like all three of the lobes can see muscle spasms. They can see, you know, like little twitches in your movement and so on and so forth. All right, not as deep as the Byakugan, but they can still see that kind of stuff. They're very adept at seeing that. At this now the thing is, even though the Uchiha have their foundation fire techniques, the Sharingan itself does branch out into a whole wide range of techniques. One of the reasons why is because, if you remember, the Sharingan is called the Heaven's Eye. The Heaven's Eye, in the sense of it has a multi-latitude of different abilities. That's one of the key reasons. Now, when you take a look, now let's bring in some characters. Now, when you take a look at Uchiha Shisui, alright, who was the friend of Itachi, who's now deceased, he was not known for having Amaterasu. He was not known for having Susanoo. What he was known for was having amazing genjutsu techniques. Amazing genjutsu. Especially the Koto Amasukigami. That one genjutsu where he would actually use it, and the victim would never know that they were being manipulated in a genjutsu. Danzo did the same thing to Mifune during the Kage Summit. All right. Now and by the way, the Izanagi is a technique that requires both Senju and Uchiha blood. So the Izanagi does not count as a strictly Sharingan-based technique. It requires Senju blood as well. Now the thing is, alright, when Uchiha Shisui is an example of a trend. He's an example of a branch, alright? His Mangekyou Sharingan branched into very powerful genjutsu. Not Susanoo, not Amaterasu, not space-time manipulation, just powerful genjutsu. That was his branch. Now, also, this could depend on the family of Uchiha clan, alright? Notice how we see similarities within the Sharingan when it comes to the same family of Uchiha. Like, for example, Sasuke's family, alright? take a look at Sasuke's family. Sasuke and his brother. When we take a look at their Sharingan techniques, they both use Amaterasu. They both use Susanoo. And their Susanos are very, very similar. Why is that? A main reason of that could be because of the fact that they are brothers. Also, take a look at Edo Tensei Madara. Edo Tensei Madara, he has a Susanoo as well. But his Susanoo is completely different than that. Well, not completely different, but it does have a lot of differences in comparison to Sasuke and Itachi. Alright? Sasuke, his Susanoo started off with the arrows, but it looks very similar to Itachi's, who have the sword and the gourd and the shield. But Madara Susanoo has legs, it's jumping around, it has multiple heads, it's casting jutsu. So, even though they both have the same technique, it is because of this branch system that Edo Tensei Madara's Susanoo can be that much different than that of Itachi and Sasuke. Also, I do want to point out that when it comes to the family, notice how family affects the branch of what type of techniques a Sharingan will use. Alright? For example, when we take a look at, I'm not saying that this is true, nor am I saying that it's 100%, but what I will say is that when we take a look at Tobi and Kakashi, though they are not full-blooded Uchiha, and this could be the reason why, but also because, maybe because their Sharingans came from the same family. Alright? Kakashi's Sharingan came from Obito. Kakashi learned the Mangekyou Sharingan. Kakashi was able to cast some form of space-time manipulation. Tobi is able to cast a form of space-time manipulation. Though he has no Mangekyou Sharingan, he is much, much older. He is generation upon generations behind Kakashi, and thus Tobi is able to cast the space-time manipulation without a Mangekyou Sharingan. This could imply that Tobi's Sharingan came from a descendant of Obito's direct family. I'm just saying it is a possibility, considering the fact that both of their Sharingans trended towards space-time manipulation. And one last thing, one last example, okay, of this branch system. The thing is, alright, according to the spoilers of Sasuke, now if you guys remember, I did a video a while back, and this video contained spoilers about Naruto and a few about Sasuke and his power growth, alright, or his technique growth. The thing is, Sasuke in the future, according to the spoilers, and they are probably possible, but Sasuke in the future will be able to manipulate time within the physical plane. If you remember, Itachi, even though Tsukiyomi is a form of Genjutsu, it is also a form of time manipulation. He can make one perceive time much slower, which is why I think it was like a minute in the real world turned into like 72 hours in Tsukiyomi. Well, the thing is, in Tsukiyomi, it is a form of time manipulation. He was able to slow down time. Sasuke is going to be able to slow down, according to the spoilers, he will be able to slow down time, so it appears that he's much faster. There is someone in Fairy Tail who does the exact same thing. Alright, there's someone in Fairy Tail, I forgot his name, alright? I think it's, yeah, Racer. Racer in Fairy Tail does the exact same thing. He's able to use his magic in order to slow down the time around him, making him appear much, much faster. Sasuke is going, according to the spoilers, Sasuke is going to be able to do the same thing. Now, when we take a look at Uchiha Madara from the Naruto Storm Generation original anime scenes, he was able to pause and rewind time for a few seconds. Both are two types of time manipulation. However, they are different because their Sharingans have branched into different techniques. Notice how the time manipulation of Sasuke and Itachi is very similar when it comes to slowing down time, as opposed to Edo Tensei Madara or Madara from the Storm Generation anime scenes, where he's able to pause and rewind time for a few seconds. So, That's the way I see it, okay? That's why I think that the Sharingan itself is a branch system. Depending on the family and depending on where that Sharingan wants to trend to, a Sharingan's techniques will be this or that. Again, Uchiha Shisui was not known for having Amaterasu or Susanoo or space-time manipulation, but simple, amazing genjutsu. So it depends on the branch of where the family comes from and what the Sharingan wants to trend towards. That's my take. I could be so wrong, but that's my attempt to answer this question. All right. Now let me know what you guys think. If there's any opinions you guys want to give on this, if there's any other branches that I missed somewhere, I don't know. I'm just saying this is my take. But that being said, that's the video for you guys. I hope I answered your question. Again, for those of you guys who wanted to know, that's the way I see things. Hopefully, I gave you guys an idea of what could be possible with the Sharingan. Because remember, it is called the Heaven's Eye for a reason. But that being said, King of Lightning, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. I'm signing off. Peace.